Hey, Kinder and First Volunteers, so excited for another Sunday with you guys. We are in the third week of March. Crazy. We are just zooming by this year. We are really going to be focusing in on Legos today. So you're going to notice that a lot of the activities today are literally just using Legos or Jenga blocks, and they're just using the same things. So supply-wise, it's pretty simple for you guys. You're just going to be reusing a lot of the same things. Awesome. So your first activity, can you believe it? You're just going to let the kids have free time playing with Legos. So you're going to set those up. You can have them out. I also have Jenga blocks, so you can use those as well. And they're just going to be playing with them as they come in. All right. And there's some questions that you can ask them as well while they're doing that and they're coming on in. Our second opening activity, that one is going to be more specific. So you're going to give the room into two teams, and you're going to give each team an exact number of Jenga blocks that are the same. So you can choose however many. There are two bags of blocks in each classroom, so you can kind of decide. And you're going to set a timer, and they're going to try to see who can build the tallest tower. And that is going to be the second activity, and you can decide, you can be the judge on who builds the tallest one. Then you'll watch the big, large group video, and then after that, you will go ahead and pray. There's no supplies in this one, but there's a guided prayer for you to follow, and you're just going to make sure that you emphasize that today we are working together to solve problems, and that is what you're going to be praying over as well, that they can work together. Awesome. Our after story activity 1. So after you finish up the prayer, what you're going to be doing is again with some Legos, and this time also that blue masking tape that you guys have in your coloring bins. So you're going to make a square on the floor, and you can do this before service even begins. You don't have to do this now after prayer. So you'll make it's like a 12 by 12 square on the floor, so just like a foot by foot. You can guess, does not have to be exact. And you're going to have the kids gather around the square. You're going to set out the Legos as well. You're going to show that the kids are going to work together to build a wall around the taped shape that you made, so around the taped square. And then you're going to read the Bible story while they are building that wall around the square. So there's a few things for you to read that recap the Bible story. It's not like you're rereading the whole story. You're just recapping the things from the story, which is Nehemiah. And then after they are done, then it has a script for you to speak from about that as well. Okay? And that is just a great visualization of the Bible story, right? Because they are building a wall in the story. So, all right. So then our memory verse activity after that, you're going to need Legos again. No. So you also have a permanent marker, the same blue tape, and a marker. So for this one, you're going to have the kids sit in a circle. You're going to open the Bible to Ecclesiastes 4:9, which is our memory verse for the month. Read it out loud. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put a piece of masking tape on the Legos. And again, you can do this before service starts, or you can do this during the activity. But if you want to get ahead and do that, or have one of the two of you who are in the room doing that while the other one is, reading the verse with them, however you decide. But you'll basically be taping Lego blocks, and you're going to be writing with the permanent marker on the masking tape, not on the Lego, but on the masking tape, a word from the verse. And you're going to do that for every word in the verse. And then the kids are going to have to put it together, and then they can break it apart, and you can challenge them to put it together again. So this just using their memory to recall, right, the verse, because you don't want them to have their Bible with them if they can do it without it, right? And the last activity, you're going to use plastic cups. So there's a big bag of plastic cups in there. You're going to have the team group go into two teams. And then you're going to give each team an equal number of plastic cups. And you're going to ask them to stack them as high as they can to build a tower. So like stacking, like when you do it in between so that it gets taller and taller and taller. If the cups fall, you're going to ask the kids to talk about why it didn't work, come up with ideas to make their tower even taller, and then have them keep trying. And then after that, you're going to have them actually come together and try to see if they can build one giant tower with all their cups as one team in the class. So I hope that shed some light for you on what we're doing this weekend. You'll be expecting a lot of building and a lot of block usage. Yep. Have a good week, guys.